Hi, my name is Quinten Hyde and welcome to another episode of the Quinten Hyde podcast. Today we're going to be touching on a subject that I've briefly touched on before, which is, am I growing up? That sounds very, very dramatic the way I'm putting it because, in the end, I am 23, I am an adult, and I do adult things. I pay my taxes with Google's help, all of that kind of stuff. I do that kind of stuff. But recently, I think it was a YouTube live stream. I was sitting in this exact same spot, and someone said, I can really see Quinten is growing up. And this person was like significantly younger than I too, and I was just kind of like, what do you mean by that? But it was meant like in a very positive way. Because basically what they said is that I am maturing in my content and don't care anymore so much about what others think, which I found intriguing, but also I want to explain it because it's semi-true. So I've never actually cared too much about what people think, like ever. Oh, I am so sorry. We're like 1 minute in and I'm already burping literal salami. It's a good thing you can't smell it. I'm so sorry. I've never actually cared too much about what others think. Like, I make the stuff that I want to make, and I, of course, focus on what I think that you, as my target audience, demographic group, marketing deluxe, wants to say. Because I have a pretty clear... there's things that I like talking about that I know would never fly on my channel simply because you don't give a poop, and neither does 99% of the world. Which is cool. It's the same way if I were to own, a television station... I'm not going to be talking about literally every subject on there because that's just not how that works. And that's kind of why I have the podcast and why I have the Instagram stories at Quinten Hyde, where I have my Twitter at Quinten Hyde, that kind of stuff. But however, what I've done is, and I think I've mentioned this before, what I'm doing is, as an adult, I make adult jokes sometimes. And you're not going to believe this, I have sex sometimes. I know, it's baffling because... it's been quite a while, I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a while, but, all that kind of stuff. And I actually express this more online, for example, whenever I plan, a video that has, a little bit of a sexual tint to it, because I want you to see the real me. I want you, because people often tell me when they meet me in real life, you are the exact same person in real life as online, and they are surprised by that. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm not doing a persona. However, what I do 5 minutes ago, me being like, yeah, I am an adult now, haha. Anyway, what I do is what I did before and what I still do a little bit now is I know that there's people out there who watch me that are under 18. Most of the people who watch me are under 18. And therefore, I would not go into great graphic detail on things. Not that I do that in real life a lot either. And also in real life, I tend to swear less around other people, especially when I don't know them personally too well. And that's why online I don't swear a lot too. Additionally, I like to get my AdSense on YouTube and I like to get my videos on TikTok not taken down. So yeah, I don't really swear too much for monetizable reasons as well as because I feel like it doesn't look right. If I'd be standing in front of you on a stage or something, I'm not gonna be swearing a lot, It's just kind of like that. But it's also I also prefer to have certain swear words in a video that are censored out just for the sake of, making money, seeming a little bit more polite and all that kind of stuff, but still having that it does happen because I do really care about you seeing me as a real person. There's literally only been I think one person who told me you are vastly different on your videos versus IRL, which is weird because this person to me was very dear and very close, and I never understood why they said that. And when I asked, they were like, yeah, because in real life you're a little bit quieter. And I'm like, yeah, because I put most of my energy into a video and I'm talking to you like this, I'm pretty fast. I'm rather loud. I'm pretty loud as a whole. But yeah, no, I'm not like this 24/7 the whole time. Obviously not. That'd be insane. I'd go crazy on myself. That'd be horrible. But this is the real me. This is just one of the real me's that there is. Bright. There's a light on my face currently, but it's a bit weird of a choice of words, but the very excited, happy, you know, loud person, I am that person, just not 24/7. So I never really understood why they were like, yeah, no, you're so vastly different. Like, no, you just see other sides of me that would be boring in a video. Like, you're not gonna watch a video of me just lying on the couch for 30 minutes being like, yo, so what are we gonna watch on Netflix? Like, obviously not. You're not gonna see that. That's like saying that like a stage person is different in real life. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but it's your own energy that you're putting in there. And yeah, that's why, because I think I announced this on a stream. Did I announce it? Yeah, I think I did. That, well, Belle Delphine. We all know Belle Delphine. If you don't know Belle Delphine, I'd say Google it unless you're under 18. She is actually releasing her first adult-rated video, or at least she says so, in a few weeks. Now, everything that Belle Delphine does gets hype, and everyone that makes videos on it gets views. So I haven't been able to do anything on her, like, previously crazy work. Like, I haven't bought her bathwater, which she was selling, in case you don't know. I haven't bought any of her other strange products. But I was like, what me and my friend Jesper are gonna be doing when that video comes out is actually rather fun. Like, I'm not telling you in grave detail yet because I want you to be excited, but you know, obviously it has a sexual tint to it. And I do this because, one, views are sick. Two, the way I have it in mind, I think, at least, you know, I hope that you're going to be enjoying it because it's going to be funny. And the sexual tint is not even that big. Like, it's something that you could watch if you're, because you know, you could be 13 and still know sex exists, which is logical, and you could still watch that video because I'm not going to be showing anything. I'm not going to be heavily describing anything. But the idea that I have, I'm still going to be, you know, taking that aspect, putting it in there, and I'm going to be making it fun. I'm going to be making it exciting. I'm going to be making it like in a way that you can watch it and just go, that's fun. But I feel like I should not stop doing a whole bunch of things just because I'm scared that either a monetization thingy or an 8-year-old is going to be like have an issue with it, or like a parent. Here's the thing. Generally, this is going to sound weird when you say it about yourself. I'm like a decent guy. Like, I don't swear with the bad stuff. Like, it's like I drop the F. Oh wait, no, that sounds like like a slur. I say fuck sometimes. You know what? I'm just gonna put it out here. This doesn't get monetized anyway. I say fuck sometimes. I say shit sometimes. I don't really go further than that. I don't swear using diseases like the way they do in Dutch. I don't swear with any like slurs because why would I? So yeah, there could be one parent out there that would hear me have like a like saying fuck, or like having the bleep over it, or whatever Jesper decides to put over it because he edits the videos. And just be like, oh, I feel like you should not be watching this guy. But should I, as a person, change the way I am in a way that it doesn't actually matter because there might be some parent out there that has an issue with it? Like, I'm still brand friendly. I'm currently getting more and more emails about people wanting to give me money, which, by the way, oh yeah, I have to answer one of them. I've been ignoring one of them for 4 days. You know, I get job offers based on this. I get, you know, it's going upwards, and it's exciting and it's cool, but I just, like, the way I'm saying it is, I can be an adult while still be decent, is the way I'm trying to say. So I'm not actively being like, I don't care anymore, I'm just gonna do what I want. Even though it might feel like that, but I'm really, like, I have it in mind because I want you to know me. I'd hate for you to think that I am this perfect, safe for work guy 100% of the time, who is 23 and who will go and talk with his friends, and if someone's like, oh, do you find this girl attractive, then I'm gonna be like, I shall not be commenting on this. You know, I'm not the Pope. Though, I've heard that the Pope recently liked a bikini picture, so that is, oh, I want that to be true. I'm not sure if it's true. I've heard that, like, that the Pope liked a bikini picture on Instagram or something, and gosh darn it, I want that to be true. I want that to be true so bad. And also what I just did, like the gosh darn it, that was not me actively thinking about, oh, I'm gonna say it like that. That just came out the way it did. Would it have come out any other way? I would have also been fine with that. That's kind of what I'm trying to do for you to see me and like me for me, I guess. It's also like I have two big inspirations when it comes to YouTube. And anyone who's watched me before this, they're gonna be like, oh, yep, there they come again. Mr. Beast, who is actually very brand friendly on all of his videos because, you know, he can't afford to lose any money on videos because he gives 90% of it away. And David Dobrik, who just doesn't give a poop and just just says whatever he wants because he gets demonetized always, all the time. Anyway, but in a way, like, you also know that Mr. Beast, you know that he's not like a child. Like, you know that when he does that, you know why he does it. And you know that he's not like trying to pretend to be something he's not. And I've always been scared that people think that I'm that, where they're like, oh, Quinten is so decent. He's like, you know, the perfect son-in-law boy. He's 23, but he's also like 16. Like, I don't want to be that person, you know, because that's not who I am in real life. And I want you to know that I am me, and I like being me. Whoa, that just got deep. I hope you like being you too. Not the band, but, you know, you, comma, too. And if you don't, well, you will at some point. You will at some point. Actually, you know, I do think that's true. I know many people who didn't like themselves at some point. And at some point, you learn to love yourself, which is sick. I like that. I wish I had tips on that, on how that happened for me. Well, apart from making videos. Making videos gave me massive, like, confidence. Which is weird, because you'd imagine that, like, hate comments and stuff would bring you down. Then again, I don't really get those. It is a super long story, but, you know, I made friends using online platforms, and I made, like, I got great viewers, and I got great opportunities and all of that. So it gave me a lot of confidence. And also, I think the growing up part, as I called it in the beginning, is going to be good for me, and also it's going to make my stuff more entertaining. Because you see, my target audience in terms of age, so a target audience essentially in marketing terms is what I imagine is going to watch me and what I aim for to watch me, or like who I aim for to watch me. In terms of age is 13 to 17. So basically teens, because what I like is for me to be that crazy guy for you who might be in high school being like, oh God, I am strange. Like, I consider myself strange, and I think strange is great. In high school, I was the weird guy. People were like, oh, Quinten, he's cool, but he's weird as hell. Like, some people who are weird got bullied and all of that. But weird just means that you're not uninteresting. It just means that you have something interesting to do. You know, as long as you're not, like, killing stuff or something. Like, you're just interesting. And so that's why my target audience is mostly 13 to 17 in the target. I mean, you can reach out of there. I like to consider myself a Cartoon Network cartoon where even older people can still enjoy it. I think that's the best analogy. I use it all the time. But also, more importantly, I want these people to be interesting. And you are. Because literally, if I do polls or like ask you to fill something in on like my Instagram stories or have like a survey or whatnot, always really interesting stuff comes out, as well as when I meet you in real life. Like, my audience is just interesting. But what I also feel like, my audience is also slowly growing up the same way that I progress in my life. Because it's like, yeah, I'm 23, but I'm not like old. You know, I've been living on my own for 2 years. Oh my God, it's been 2 years. That's crazy. Maybe even 2.5 now. Oh my God, I could never move back with my parents. That'd be horrible. I mean, not that they're bad, but like, oh my God, that would suck. Anyway, like, we're kind of developing each other side by side. And it should be that way, because, you know, I'm changing as a person. Like, I went through a lot of changes this year. Anyone seen Big Mouth on Netflix with the intro? I'm going through changes. That's me. That's me. I'm going through changes. And you probably did too. This year has been horrible. You've probably gone through tons of stuff. Just like a bunch of other people. And if I were to hold on to an older version of me because I feel like it would work better on videos, that's always like at some point that becomes a persona, something that I said that I don't want to do. Because I'd be holding on to that specific person so hard that it would become so far detached from who I actually am that I'd be inauthentic. And like I said, like 100 times, I don't want that. Like, actually, this is the first time I'm thinking about this. Like, I'm just YOLOing this whole thought. But it is true. Like, I don't ever want to be inauthentic in that sense. So I can't hold on to something that I'm not 100% anymore. And it's not like I change like overnight where like one day I wake up and I'm like the edgiest person on earth. Obviously not. But it's like a person changes. And that's good because thus far, like I've been getting a lot more traction. So y'all seem to enjoy at least changing together with me in a certain way. And that makes me happy. That's good. Because the community has been tighter than ever, which is sick. It's so cool. Anyway, though, I don't have anything more to say about this. And it's only been 15 minutes, but I wanted to get this off of my chest because I thought it was an interesting thought. I thought, oh, I'm so sorry, it's the salami again. So I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on any of the podcast platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, please do leave a thought in the comments. If you're watching on any podcast platform or listening, do tweet me at Quinten Hyde. I'm super curious what you have to say, and I would love to see you next time. Bye-bye.